What's going on, people? Happy Sunday. This is a random out of the box live. And for those of you who can tune in, I appreciate it. First off, announcement. I am getting shipped to Virginia tomorrow. I will not make the Yanking Gutter live stream for the first time since its inception. I have always made it, whether it be comments, whether it be hopping on for a minute. I've never actually missed a live. Tomorrow I'm going to miss the live completely. I'm kind of sad about it. Really sad about it. But I don't really have a choice. So, I can't say I'm a victim. It is what it is. You're going to miss one, right? I made it a full year hanging out with you awesome folk. And I appreciate those of you come over this way and also enjoy my channel. I know I've been lacking on content, which is why I'm spread out all over the place. You can catch me in one place or another. I know it's hard to keep up with multiple social media sites. So those that do, I commend you. Tonight was an interesting night. And I'm going to go live in just a minute. For now, enjoy the vibes of some good old swing jazz. I will catch you in a moment, folks. We'll let people roll on in, see who makes it.
I wonder what you got, you rascal, you. I wonder what you got, you rascal, you. I wonder what you got, makes my wife think you so hot. And I wonder what you got, you rascal, you.
Alright, friends, alright, fans. Alright, fellow Warped Dimension folk, face boogers, YouTubers, Rick fans, gun peeps, and everything alike. How goes it tonight? I appreciate you all coming down. I have it on because I'm not going to be around Tuesday, and I figured we've been lacking a little bit in content. So we'll bring the music down a hair. But tonight I got fired up a bit. A little bit. You know, when I talk in all caps. So, let me move some screens around here. This way I can see what the fuck's going on. How's everybody tonight? Hey, Lay. Hey, Black Sheep. How you guys doing? A lady is no lady, if you ask me. I told, what's his name? David. Don't assume the gender. But it was pretty easy to see what's going on. You know, some people want to weaponize racism to fight racism. I thought we were fighting racism. You don't use it to get your way one way or another. And these people, poor people, got fucking grifted. With this BLM, LGBT, they marginalize people. They exploit your victimhood. First of all, they tell you you're a victim. Nobody's a victim in America. Except for homeless vets and homeless citizens who work their ass off and get shit on. While it gets given away to everybody else. They're the real victims. They're the tax cattle. fucking robber barons. Cheers to everybody. I get to wake up a little later tomorrow because I am driving down to Chesapeake. Chesapeake! That is by the Chesapeake Bridge Tunnel. I'm going down to do night work. I'm happy about it. And the day pay, I'll stay. You don't understand how that works. So I figured I'd go live tonight. Tony, I behaved myself with strategic eyes. In fact, I will say this. I didn't pay attention at all to the live stream. I was 100% in the comments. I was doing so much packing and everything, getting ready to go. I gotta rewatch it because I didn't hear a thing either one of them said. V radio or SE, as you guys call them. But there was a lot of important points made in the comment section because these people get all hung up on slavery and the way blacks are treated in America, when the U.S. was the second country to ban slavery. In fact, African slavery still exists. I don't want to fucking hear it. Go to Africa. Tell them stop selling African slaves before you tell me I owe you any fucking thing. Slaves did not build this country. They did not. Entrepreneurs did. Hard work did. Pioneers, the people that went out and explored and found gold did. This is a communist symbol right here. Bunch of fucking Marxists. Bunch of communists. We call them useful idiots. It's what they are. You're a victim. Here's how we can help. How are you going to help me? Well, we're going to foment racism. We're going to attack the other people. And we're going to treat you like a protected class. And the government's going to give you everything. You know, I will say this. The one guy, they said, oh, you lost the discussion when you called him names. Because I asked him who tied his shoes in the morning. I said, I don't argue or discuss with idiocy. And they said, oh, once you start name calling, you lost the discussion. At that point, they already lost. They did a thing called mind reading. That kid Jason tried to tell me what I thought communism was. He said, oh, you think extending it to communities and stuff, extending family to communities is communism. We call that mind reading. And no, absolutely not. That's not what I think at all. In fact, communism has nothing to do with communities. It has to do with government. Socialism, Marxism, has to do with government. Problem, solution, reaction. We create the problem, we wait for your reaction, we boost it up a bit, and then we offer you a solution to a problem we created. We make victims out of you, and then we sell you the antidote. When if government stayed out of the fucking picture the whole time, because systemic racism, that's government. Slavery being law, that's government. Colonialism, that's government. Genocide, that's government. You see where I'm going with this? And these people are brainwashed to think that government is going to save them from government. And that's the fucking issue. They want to argue what kind of tree is what. This tree is on fire, that tree is this, but this tree is that, and I'm this, and this, that, and we're all marginalized, and we're all individual, and we're all unique, but we all got problems, and we're all fucking victims. Well, don't let that fire get next to my tree, this and that. And I'm just sitting back on, oh, fucking forest is on fire, and you're all arguing for the trees. And you're all saying, government help, government help. Meanwhile, the government's the one running around with fucking blowtorches, lighting all the trees on fire. America was an experiment. And I don't want to hear about the history of slavery in America. America's been around for less than 300 years. Slavery has been around since the dawn of man. Slavery still exists in fucking Africa. I could buy a Libyan for $200. So don't fucking give me no whine or cry about America once had slaves. Yeah? Go to fucking Brazil. They had the most African slaves. In fact, African slaves were treated like royalty because they were built well with their genetics. You spend your time running around the jungles away from tigers and pumas and lions, and you tell me your body and your physique and stamina is not going to be superior to others. So, I'm sorry. You have no argument here. Within the first, 18-something, so 1,750 years of slavery, when slavery has been around for thousands and thousands of years, and Africans are still selling. Hold on. Put your ears on. Let's take a second. Africa still sells African slaves. You know where you can't buy one? In the US. So go over to fucking Africa and fix that shit before you tell me I'm guilty of anything. Fuck you. I'm Irish. Go back to Africa and go tell your people to stop selling your fucking people, because we didn't turn them into slaves. We didn't round them up. We didn't put them in cages. You know what we did? We bought them from Africans who enslaved their own, and still do to this day. So shut the fuck up about slavery and America. Okay? I don't want to hear a fucking thing. Oh yeah, by the way, big bad government. Yeah, they'll fix it. The ones that enslaved you, the ones that are inherently racist and follow white supremacy, they'll be the ones to stop it. I want to take a quick second, say, hey Ann, hey Black Sheep, hey Lay. How's everybody? How you all doing tonight? Oof, we opened up with a bit of a rant. You know, black power, white power, tan power, blue power, yellow power. You could say black power, that's acceptable. Can't say white power. Oh, you're sick? I'm sorry to hear, dear. There's a lot of bugs going around right now. Which one did you get? The stomach, the coof 2.0, sniffles, catch E. coli from some of the bad groceries. Purple power. I'm with you. Purple power is pretty good. I don't know what all is playing at the moment. This music's getting a little nuts. Oh, we're getting into electro, collective, swing jazz. This music gets a little fun. A little energy. So what's on your minds tonight? Black Sheep was there for the whole thing. I'm guessing a lady votes Democrat. And she didn't want to admit it, because she knew what was coming next. The second she admits, oh, I vote Democrat. Like, so you vote for the KKK. You vote for the party that wanted to keep slavery. And you vote for the party that installed Jim Crow laws, which segregated and treated blacks as inferior. She ducked that fucking question. And Jason wanted to tell me that I'm reading stuff out of context. At least I was acknowledging the whole fucking statement. He wanted to ignore the first half of the statement. Or you're reading it out of context. At least I'm reading the whole fucking thing. When it comes to BLM, they want to disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family. Hold on, I have it here. And it's funny, because wait until we get into this. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure. Mother, father, kids. We disrupt that. Now, what they should have said if they want to progress is we extend the Western prescribed nuclear family to also include. That's inclusive. No. They seek to destroy. It is literally the first part of the statement. That right there. You want to ignore that. I said, why the hell you gotta destroy it? No, you gotta read it within context. Yeah. The first, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 8 words. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure. Okay. Requirement. Not a requirement. Not a requirement at all. It's a way of life. They don't require it. How the fuck do you require a nuclear family structure? Obviously, they don't. Look at inner cities. The black fathers are locked up. Okay? The welfare system, it gives them benefits to not getting married, to not being a Western prescribed nuclear family. Half of marriages end in divorce. So, where's the requirement? That's a fallacy. Requirement. How is it a requirement? I don't get that. You see, this is a bunch of bullshit. We call this communist propaganda. And people don't understand how to read it for what it is. Especially when he says, oh, you don't know why she said it. And when I finally got him to say, explain it to me, he goes, to destroy the patriarchy. The patriarchy is what built this country, not slavery. Sorry. Within Half our lifespan. We had slavery for half of this country's existence. And the second half of this country was more powerful, prosperous, and freeing than the first half. And you know when that happened? When the Republicans, got rid of slavery. Slaves did not build this country. Freedom of the individual and limited government. That's what built this fucking country. So let's move on. By supporting each other as extended families and villages. Notice they have to put that in quotes. What do they mean by villages? Communes? That collectively care. The collective. Oh, for the greater good. What do you hear the communists say? Oh, it's for the greater good. Screw the individual. We're doing this for the greater good. You know, sacrifice yourself because the greater good. The collective. The village. Just throw out mother and father. Let the state raise your fucking baby. What are they doing? They're chopping kids' dicks off behind the backs of parents. They're transitioning kids and telling them that boys are girls and girls are boys and teaching them to be proficient in condom placement and how to have anal sex at the age of 8. I don't think I want this village raising my children. Thank you very much. For one another, especially our children. Yes, because that's the way to take over the future, is to corrupt the youth. So when you get these kids brainwashed in on a plantation and sterile and dependent on the government. Okay, let me, I'm going to ask a question. We got a few years here. Who do you think trans youth is going to rely on for the rest of their lives? And it is an entity that the SJWs claim to be in fierce combat against. I will wait. Let me restate this. The SJWs claim to hate a certain entity. But what they're doing with children, close. Big fucking pharma. Because these kids are being turned into medical experiments that are going to need treatment. They're going to need medicine. They're going to need surgeries. And then they're going to need mental health. Big pharma. They're going to be put on psych meds. They're going to get put on hormone blockers for the rest of their goddamn lives. So it's an endorsement into big pharma. And they say, well, affirming care is might even save lives. Nope, sorry. Transgenders happen to have a 40 to 50% suicide rate. And when you take an 8-year-old, you put them on hormone blockers, turn them into a lab rat, and cut their fucking dingleberries off, when they become an adult, they're probably gonna kill themselves. And you hate to see it. You can't buy a beer till you're 21. Nope. You can't get hormone blockers till you're 21. Anybody that would do that to a child should be thrown into a fucking cage and lit on fire, in my opinion. And yeah, in that aspect, I'm 100% encouraging violence. You save your kids. You find out your school was giving your kid hormone treatments and this and that, you go down and you handle fucking business. Well, I guess they hate themselves. That's why they want to change in the first place, right, Bobby B? That's why they think I'm going to turn myself into something else. Because it comes from self-loathing. And you know who's taught to loathe themselves? These fucking children with this CRT and with all this hate and white supremacy. Guess what kids are gonna feel about themselves when they get told that they're hateful, they're evil, they're racist, their history's racist, they're a bunch of colonialists? They learn to self-loathe. And then they say, well, do this to yourself and you'll feel better. It does come from a place of self-hate. Yeah, but you see, you know what I will say about T? T is cool because me and T were able to have a discussion. Unlike Jason, and a lady just ducked and dodged. You ask her a question, I'm going to assume her gender because it says a lady. Might be a man boy. But either way, Shim wouldn't answer a fucking question. Me and T, Me and T were able to have a discussion. Jason's a fucking idiot. He don't read so good, which is why I'm breaking down the statement within context. To the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. Well, that sounds pretty subjective to me. What's comfortable for who? Maybe some people are comfortable in a nuclear family setting. So you're going to disrupt it and then tell them, well, we want you to be comfortable. Maybe they were comfortable. We're about individual liberty here. Bobby B, what's up, bitches? The lady is delusional. I'm with you on that one. T is cool. I didn't come across XOXO Bob. Us Bobs are cool, though. Even the other Bobby B. Us Bobs, we're good old Bobs. That term comes for a reason. Good old Bobs. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. PolitiFact. This is where it gets fun now. Now, this is where it gets fun because this was the whole argument between me and Jason about read the whole statement. Read the whole statement, okay? Within context. I would. I did. I just broke it down for you now. Here's the funniest part about this. BLM removed that statement and took it down. Because they said the quiet part out loud. Hold on. BLM site removes page on nuclear family structure amid NFL vets criticism. They removed it. They removed the statement. So read the whole thing. Well, I did. And they took it down. Because they said the quiet part out loud. They want kids to be property of the state. It's clear. It's a Marxist revolution where the government takes over. Big Daddy government is going to fix all the injustices that Big Daddy government created. Because remember, slavery, that was law under government. Jim Crow, that was law under government. So we're going to double down and let the government that did all these bad things fix it themselves. They were so blatant with it, they removed it. So Jason, I implore you to go find it. I did. I do my homework here. I go right to the source material. I went right to their fucking charter. But I guess their charter was so blatant, so obvious, and so evil, they had to remove it. So fuck off, Jason. And a lady, I hope you look like one. At least for whoever you date out there in the world. And go over to Africa. Tell them to stop selling African slaves. That would be really nice of them to do. So I don't want to hear a thing about African slavery. Fuck that and fuck you. Never owned one, but I could. Right now. According to Africans, I could go buy one. I might. There's actually a movement. Before you get nuts, there's a movement. We buy African slaves from Libya. I will get the name of the agency that does it. We buy African slaves and then just set them fucking free. There is a nonprofit out there that does it. And I think for like $250 or $500, you could free a few slaves from Libya, from it's all over Africa. And that's something that's real. I will have to get the links to it again because I promote this once a year. I do it. If you want to talk about slavery and reparations, here's your chance to free a slave. And if you don't put your money where your mouth is, shut the fuck up and go back into your mother's basement and cut your fucking wrists and listen to emo music and complain about why you look like a goddamn freak and nobody loves you and the whole world's evil and racist and you're just a victim. And then go vote Democrat. You know, as they do. So, the music has stopped. We gotta bring some music back here. But yeah, Black Lives Matter had to remove the very statement he was telling me he was gonna quote. They removed it. Yeah, quote it. They deleted that tweet. But we got the receipts. Because I don't fucking say something unless I have something that drove me to say it. I reserve my judgment. I hold back. I read both sides, all sides, inside and out, the middle, the top, the bottom, the left, the right, the angry, and the happy, and the supportive, and the rivalry of all points and sides before I draw my own conclusion. I did go to school to become a detective because I wanted to. I like solving puzzles. I like taking bits of evidence. I like taking bits of information and trying to draw a conclusion or a scenario of what the evidence lays out. Now you got to play with this language. They're linguistic gymnastics, these leftists. So, see, in order for Jason to get his point across about, oh, well, now this is where he was playing mind reader. I'm reiterating this for those of you who didn't catch this. In order for him to say that they were looking to extend the family to include the whole village, he had to ignore the part about disrupting the family. So he had to ignore language. He cherry picked. I'm reading the whole fucking thing here. I don't cherry pick. Reading the whole thing within context. And then his answer was, oh, but the patriarchy. Okay. Listen, y'all wanted equality, right? Women could work. Women could stay home. You do you, boo-boo. Whatever you want to do. Pursue the happiness. As long as you're not out there creating victims and shitting on other people's parade. Okay? Now, I asked a very specific question about Republicans and Democrats. A lady couldn't answer. So a lady is written off in my book. I got nothing to say to Jason or a lady. I'm not going to argue with psychics. And, well, it comes down to that. And this also ties into the LGBTQ community. Because the same fucking thing is going on. It's all Marxism. They're turning everybody into a separate ingredient in a salad bar and then telling them that the entire salad bar is under threat. Instead of us being the fucking melting pot. Remember when we went to school and we were told America was a melting pot? Not anymore. Now it's a salad bar of victimhood. And the only one that could save us all is the government. Well, the government's the one that puts you all into different buckets. Instead of coming here, you know what unites America? Freedom, accountability, and the chance and the opportunity to make of yourself whatever you dream. The world is at your fingertips. They blame evil capitalism. Capitalism has uplifted people from poverty into riches more than any other system of economics on the planet, bar none. Not even close. Not even close. The success stories of America have not happened anywhere else in the history of humankind. Slavery has, for thousands and thousands of years. Capitalism, limited government, and individual liberty. That has been the greatest success maker. That's how America became the richest, most powerful fucking nation on the planet within a couple of 100 years. And within 70 years, the great experiment, the lab rats, the guinea pigs, the idiots, the people that are woke, if you will, they're the ones giving it away. We're going to go right back to slavery. They're not going to come and round us up. They're building the prison around where we're at. Well, the surveillance, the walls, the police. And that's why I tell my conservative friends, you know, when it comes to back the blue, that's great. Problem, reaction, solution. Bail reform. How about eliminating bail? Letting kids out on the fucking street that just murdered someone. Your outrage is going to call for more police. So now we have conservatives calling for a police state, and we have left-wingers calling for the abolition of police. Well, the government is not going to allow communities to not be policed or kept in check. So if you get rid of local police, hello, federales. There's nothing else. Psychos. Depends on who. Well, hold on. I gotta check on this music though, because this might not be royalty free. I pay close attention to that. Okay, it's royalty free. I'm chilling. I want to see you guys throw some of your thoughts in here. Bobby B is a liberal too. Liberals are not leftists. We need to establish that right now. Liberals used to be anti-government freedom. I may not agree with what you say, but I will fight to the death your right to say it. Now we got hate speech, censorship. You're hurting my feelings. That's and it's all just racist. Anybody that comes out and talks about racism in America today is the racism in America today. There is none. Not on the conservative side. Racism only exists in a number of places. The news, the government rhetoric, the Democrat Party, maybe affirmative action, but again, that goes to government and policy. So us regular folk, people on the street, racism, nope. When people get mad, racist shit comes out of their mouth. I know, because I was the only white boy in a black neighborhood. And if I had a dime for every time I got called cracker and honky, well, I would own half the neighborhood. But those were from idiots. And obviously they were calling me those because I was holding people accountable for that. And I don't take no shit from nobody, so fuck you and fuck off. The rest of the people around there love me like a brother. And same here. I love them like brothers. I go over there, I'm cool. I got my ghetto pass, as they would say. Nobody fucks with me. Except for idiots. Because there's really no reason. I come around, I love all, I share with all, you know. And we have a good time. The people that have a problem with me are the people that I won't give handouts to. Well, I help you with what I can. But I'm not a fucking charity case. I ain't rich by any means. So, you know, equality, motherfucker. Bobby B, you know fun. Tony G, the one with someone holding a cup under a woman's bare puss? No, I haven't watched that. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Bobby B. Tony, you sick fucking son of a bitch. He said some shit. I'm like, what even is that? What even is that? No, I'm with Bobby B on that one. Good old Bob's. We're together on this. Tony, you send some fucked up shit. No, thank you. That's why if I see messages from you, I go, I don't know. You know, you're a warped dimension. Doesn't say snuff dimension. This ain't the fetish channel. You sick fuck. Yeah, the media. Teachers unions, the media, the Democrat Party, SJWs, music's making people stupid, and that's a whole nother live about frequencies. I am a musician, and I could play chords that will open up pathways in your brain and develop pathways and jump across synapses. That's why they say people that listen to classical music tend to be more intelligent. You could play with frequencies that make people stupid. I can play a chord that can make you feel sad. I could play another chord that'll make you feel happy. I can play frequencies, notes and chords that will either amp you up, make you want to cry, or make you want to go out and fight. And it's 100% emotional manipulation through frequency, which is the science of how your brain works. Manipulating the impulses that create pathways and jump synapses and connect different parts of your brain to make you feel certain ways. That's why we have sad songs, happy songs. We have songs when you're pumped up, you put on fighting music, Rocky. You got that Rocky song, it amps you up. It's all controlled through frequency. And I can manipulate you through that. Which is, it's a whole nother video about how they're making people stupid with the music of today. Completely fucking stupid. And listening to the type of music. You know why I like old school swing jazz that you hear in the background? This means we're going somewhere. Imagine us going for a stroll. We're chilling, upbeat. It turns you on. Brings your brain up. Gets that energy level rising. It opens up some of the pathways in your mind and go, huh. Where are we going here? Who knows? We're just going for a stroll. And I'm glad to be on this stroll with you guys. You know? I'm a cobra. You can control me with a flute. Well, just keep baby rattles out of your ass. You'll be alright. If you hadn't built a rep, maybe I would give you a chance. But you send me a video that looks to start with some chick about to piss or shit in a hand or cup, and I pass. Sorry, I can't call that stuff music that is coming out today. Well, it depends on where you look, Ann. And Bobby B's 100% correct. Yep. Might see black sheep. He goes, hey, did you see that thing I sent you? I go, well, it definitely ain't a groundbreaking news article. Probably someone taking a foot up their ass. Like, with that Astroglide. And it depends on where you look. I love all music as a musician. I pick up on the vibes and the frequencies of things. Some people will be really shocked by some of the music I listen to. 100%. Like, I'll go from the 1910s and 20s to DaBaby, Young Ma, and everything in between. Hell, there's even some Sia I listen to. Meghan Trainor, she got some cool hits. Kind of reminds me of some old school upbeat shit. All kinds of stuff. I listen to everything. Polka. I did have a stepfather who was Polish, and the polka music, some of it, actually fun. Upbeat. Dance to it. You know what? Some music I really love, and I don't know how to look it up. I worked in Lawrence and Cedarhurst on Long Island, and the Hasidic, the Orthodox Jews, they have a lot of different Jewish holidays, and they go around with a truck with a big ass speaker on the back, blasting this Jewish music. And I'll be honest, it's fucking catchy. Get you up. You want to party. You want to, dance around and have a good time. I love it all. I love classical music, like straight up classical music. My favorite, though, because I do have a twist on it, I like neoclassical and death metal with orchestras. Something about the heavy, where it's full on orchestras, but it's also death metal, like Demure Borgir, Shadow of Intent, Cradle of Filth. I do love heavy shit because I love that thrashing energy that comes out of it. It's kind of like classical music on fucking steroids. Yngwie Malmsteen is a good introduction if you want to hear the rockification of classical music. Would be neoclassical. Yngwie Malmsteen, I think he was considered the fastest guitarist back in the 90s. He's a good introduction to turning classical music into metal, and it's a good interlude before you get to where I'm at. I'll listen straight up that Dying Fetus, Cannibal. Some of them have their place. There's no one band that I like every song by. I'll have you know that. So when they say what's your favorite band, I'm like, I can't say that. You could ask me what my favorite songs that I'm listening to right now are, and they change. So I don't have any concrete. I am music fluid, as they'd say. I'm a trans, for lack of a better term, trans rocker. I identify as whatever the fuck I identify as, then try to keep up. Better not show me no metal when that day I'm identifying as a hip-hop fan. Or I'll have to run to my safe space. Quiet racism. You white supremes. I listen to a lot of Spanish music, Russian music, German music. I listen to a lot, everything. If it sounds good, I'll listen to it. I can't play samples for you here because, of course, copyrights. And we know how they are with them copyrights. Scrappy! Hey! I think it's the first time Scrappy ever been here. Have you run into the Harp Twins? Muy bueno. They covered some rock. No, I have not heard of them. He said he might go live. He's a hoot in chat. Camille looking. Oh, well, welcome, Scrap. We're just chilling back. Nice little Sunday live. I don't normally do it Sundays, but I'm not going to be around Tuesday. Got a little swing jazz going to keep the tempo up. A little digression from all the heat in that chat. We were going over the thing within context for Jason, who likes to ignore half a fucking statement when you're looking at something objectively. So, figured I'd do him a little favor and be like, hey, here's half the statement you wanted to ignore. And a lady doesn't vote, apparently. But what's up, Scrappy? Welcome here to Live. Anything you want to talk about tonight? You kind of jumped in a little halfway. I don't even know how long I've been going. Almost an hour already. That's impressive. I haven't shut the fuck up. I should give myself a rant ticker, huh? Well, cheers. Thanks for coming by, Scrappy. Anything? The floor is yours. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? Any questions? It's been a while since I've been live. There's been a lot going on. We had that white supremacist Chinese balloon. Todd or enough for spying. Bet if that balloon was black, they would have shot that thing down, blamed Trump. We have a lot going on. There's a lot going on. What do you guys feel like talking about? Could be anything. Spring's coming up. I hope you guys are getting set up for your gardens. There's a lot I'm going to be doing when it comes to gardening. For all different things. Cheers, just winding down. I hear you. I actually am too. I'm packing. Well, I packed up my clothes. Now I gotta do the whole computer setup and shit. Where are you from? Scrappy, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to tell me like your address, but like where in the world are you? I'm in Northeast. I'm in Long Island, New York. That's where I'm broadcasting out of right now. Feds know where to find me. I'm not on any lists, but if they wanted to, they know where I am. Fig trees already growing leaves. It's warm down here. It's an unseasonably warm season because of El Nino. Or La Nina. Don't let me misappropriate genders here. La Nina. Northwest Florida. You know, I don't know how the vortexes are working. This is what it was. Friday. It was like 80-mile-an-hour winds and about 12 degrees. I woke up Saturday morning. It was about 3 degrees. I was outside today in a t-shirt. So up here, we're all over the fucking place. Down there, I have a couple of friends that live down there, and they said it's been pretty moderate. You guys kind of lucked out with the storm season, except for Ian. I hope you had you pulled through Ian, because I know like Yank got fucked up. He's in the Gulf area. And if you don't mind, Scrappy, just that 3-digit security code on the back, just so we can confirm. There goes Tony. If it's not about buttholes, it's about buttholes. Ivan, years ago, I remember that one. That was actually an interesting one because there was a couple of other storms that came around, and when you looked into the past, the same 3 storms followed the same 3 patterns with the same starting letters, and I was like, they copy and pasted the simulation code. You know, you find glitches in the simulation. I'm not convinced. I'm not one of those like, oh, we live in a fucking simulation. But if we did, I mean, there's been a few telltale signs that I'd point back to and be like, well, that was kind of obvious now looking back. But here we talk about everything. I had one sec code that was 1, 2, 3. You know what? I had the security code. I finally had got one. I couldn't believe they put it on the credit card. It was a Capital One code, and my security code was 666. And I couldn't fucking believe it. And I had that card for like 2 weeks, and then my wallet got stolen. I wasn't even going to use the card because you know how they get worn out. I was going to claim it lost and damaged, and I was just going to put that card, I was going to hang it on my wall. I'm like, look at this shit. Good night, Ann. Thanks for coming out. Listen, I got to get going myself. I do have work in the morning. We've been on for about 45 minutes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys chat for a minute. I'm gonna go real quick. I had grabbed my clothes out of the dryer really quick before they're sitting in there. Throw up some comments. Have a little side chat in the chat section, and then we will figure out what you guys want to address, especially with the next lives coming up. Like I said, I'm not going to be around Tuesday. And this is going to be the first live I 100% miss. And I'm kind of sad about it. You should invite Scrappy over to the Discord. And, well, give me about 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
wonder what you got, you rascal, you. I wonder what you got, you rascal, you. They wonder what you got, makes my wife think you so hot. And I wonder what you got, you rascal, you.
Alright, we are back. Tony, what are you doing? Saying shit like that. Scrappy, you don't like Discord, right? Scrappy should get on Discord. I did a video breaking it down for Gutter Girl. We have a lot of fun in there. What I like about Discord is it's like a chat session that never fucking ends. And I've created a couple of different text channels. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm bringing it up now. You can see it. Bang. There we are. This is our Discord, the Warp Dimension, and we have many of them. The Meme Cafe. This is where we share all kinds of shit. Memes. Everything. Anything. Come in. Chit chat. Memes. Then we got Twitter files. These are coming soon. Now it takes me a while to compile this shit because Elon Musk doesn't know a fucking thing about reporting or dropping reports. It was so scattered and all over the fucking place. Nobody could keep up with the Twitter files. They just heard it. They heard other people say, here's an excerpt from the Twitter files. Nobody actually broke them all down. They would break down some of them, but you notice they got quiet about many of them. The Fauci files, the COVID files, and everything that was going on with that. Nobody has any idea what's going on because it was so unorganized. So what I've been doing is I've been compiling them onto my Facebook Fact Check News. I run Fact Check News because we go through source material only. I don't give a fuck about biased reporting. Certain things are just straight up facts, and that's all I deal with. So Scrappy, how to mute the channels? Well, it depends. You want to, like, different channels within it? I would just go to... Oh, no, I'm the editor. Hold on. Oh, I just X'd out Discord. You fucking cunt. Hang on. Delete? Should I delete it? I don't want to delete it. I'm pretty sure you just right click it. I don't know. I never looked to actually mute a fucking channel before. Create invite. This. I don't know. You saw him. You might be able to. You're ruining my fun. What's Bobby B doing? Just don't look at Tony's DMs. Yeah, no, Tony, you're fucked in the head. I might ride motorcycles, but boy, you need to get yourself one of them sex dolls or a highly rated therapist. You are the inspiration for the name of the fucking server, the Warped Dimension. I don't know how to keep up because I can't figure out how to stop that beep. Call me dumb. The beep. That might have to do with that might have to do with just the overall settings. Oh, inbox. Let's see. Oh, Tony, you're gonna get me a goddamn. You're gonna get my channel. Fuck. Here's a strike. I don't know. I don't know that I should let Tony's. Oh, here we go. Nope. Tony, you sick son of a bitch. you're a sick son of a bitch. The beep, that's gonna come into the app setting itself. Muting channels, I don't know. I don't have any of my channels muted, so I couldn't help you there. Settings, edit channel. That's the settings I have for them because I run them. So I don't know. Tony, maybe you're gonna have. Yeah, I know. Too late. I already saw. We saw a quick flash. They are blocking my channel as we speak. So either way, in the Warped Dimension, you come down here, you'll see the Warped Dimension. The Warped Dimension. Server settings. Privacy. Report raid. Raids are fun. I would love a raid here. It'd probably be the most action we've gotten in a while. But we have Meme Cafe, which it's like a hangout. Basically, Scrappy, this is like a good old school AOL chat room. Try on another server. Alright, let me see one of the other ones. The Holy Black Brotherhood. That's what the Black Box THB is about. Because I'm with the Holy Black Brotherhood. It's a men's like everything fucking from hair, beards to just, it's a brotherhood of guys that take care of themselves. With fabricators, with all kinds of shit. We all bring shit to the table. We got compounds, barbershops, clubhouses everywhere. If you're not part of the Holy Black Brotherhood, come check it out. We also dropped our own NFTs. So let's see. Announcements. Oh, announcements. Mute channel. Okay. So, let me see how I did that real quick. I think it was the right click. Now, if you're on a phone, it might be different. My computer's bugging right now because I'm making it do a lot. I got a lot of shit running at the moment. Hey, you. Look the fuck up. I'm pretty sure I just right-clicked it. And then you come down here and mute channel. I don't want to mute any of the channels. Yeah, Discord's fucking frozen. It's being asshole. Discord being asshole right now. But it's not Discord's fault. It's my computer. If I showed you everything I had on right now, I'm surprised my computer didn't crash. So we're gonna close that. I will put in the live, I'll put right to the warp dimension. And if you right click, or I think if you click and hold it on the phone, then you can you could also mute it. I don't know why you'd want to mute them. I'm gonna pull it back up so I can show you what we got going on in our Discord. Discord. Yeah, my computer, I'm stretching it to the fucking limit here. Let me get rid of this Black Lives Matter shit. Fuck out of here. Look how busy that fucking desktop is. I gotta do something about that. I got all kinds of shit on there. Lots of fun stuff though. Getting into digital graphic design. Got a lot of merch I want coming out. I do want to create a Booby Prize t-shirt, and I'm going to go back into the history of all Yanking Gutter live streams to all the people that ever won a Booby Prize. And I want to send them a shirt. Wasp bitch, I haven't forgotten about you, sweetheart. I know I got to get that package out to you, but I've moved twice since that started. And my computer being an asshole. Well, I can mute the server. That should take care of the boops and beeps. Yeah, see, I turned off notifications on my phone and stuff. So, like, I can go onto Discord. Doesn't make any noise. I don't know the boops and beeps you're speaking of, because mine doesn't make any noise on my computer. I just come back and I see all the activity. And, then I catch up. We'll pull it back up. But our Discord is a lot of fun because it's everything from news to tech and AI. It's a more advanced chat. Like, you guys are in the chat, you're in the comment section right now. Well, what I did was for like Yank and Gutter, I put up the Discord Yank and Gutter live streams. So that channel is an interactive comment section where you could also share articles, pictures to back your shit up. You're not stuck on 200 characters in a text comment. You can share pictures, and you could type more than 200 characters, and you could share articles. You could share references. No keyboard enabled. No, it's enabled. You're just spazzing the fuck out because my computer's being stretched over. But, like, I'll show you real quick. And then I am going to close this out because my computer's pissed right now. I had a whole bunch of shit up and running. I was ready to fucking go. So we got AI and tech, COVID files, Yank and Gutter live stream, news and such, Twitter files, and the meme cafe. Now, COVID files, that's a fun one. That's where I'm sharing things that you cannot share. I'm on YouTube right now. I could say COVID. I can't say anything else about it. But in Discord, I could share with you my thoughts, opinions, and things that we should be talking about. I'm not radical to anyone's side. I wait for data, which is skewed. It's so skewed, and the waters are so murky that nobody knows what to fucking believe. But there, at least you can have an opinion without getting banned. Scrappy, I had that problem too. My phone was ringing all night when I first got on Discord. It's the Fed spying app. Yeah, that's cool. You need a general chat channel on your Discord. That's what the Meme Cafe is. Meme Cafe is general. I got a general voice. You could consider the Meme Cafe as the general. That's why I called it the Meme Cafe. It's where we come and shitpost and whatever else you want to talk about. So the Meme Cafe is the general. It was originally the general, and I changed it to Meme Cafe because we just started sharing memes. So that is the Meme Cafe is the general. Just so we're clear on that. It used to be called the general text, like in voice channels. That was it. And I changed it to the Meme Cafe. Because, no, you don't like it? You don't like what? The Meme Cafe? Should I change it back? I could change it back. General. With some memes. No? They don't let me put capital letters. I don't like it. General. That was the general. Or should I just make a new one? Should I make a different one? You don't like it. We're going to keep this Meme Cafe. And then I will go up here. General. Good channel. We will move that to the top. I said we will move it to the top. This one's below it. What the fuck's going on here? I don't know why it won't let me move it, goddammit. Add a general chat. It's there. General. Edit channel. Missions, invites, integration. Topic. I don't want to hide any activity. Ever. Should I do age restricted? Yeah. Yeah. Because then we're exempt from explicit content. You can share all your sick shit there. Age restricted. This channel contains adult content. Yeah. We continue. There it is. General. Up top. Age restricted. How's that? There you go. That one's for you, Black Sheep. But Scrappy. Pleasure meeting you. Tony, thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. I know Lay was in here. I saw Ann was in here. Gotta go. I don't know where the fuck that girl's at. You had no excuse. It was like 9 o'clock, 9:30 on your end. But with that, folks, I will miss you guys on Tuesday. I will. And I'm sorry I missed you guys on Saturday. I went to a concert. So. Well, I'm heading down to Chesapeake tomorrow. And I'll see you guys when I get back. Have a hell of a week. Let's see what you got in the general. Should I age restrict the Meme Cafe too? What do you think, Tony? She's boycotting strategic. Well, for me, I'm open to dialogue, and I like people who challenge my perspective of things because it keeps me on my toes, and I get to think about, well, the beliefs that I have and the mindset that I have and the way I'm looking at something, can it take ridicule? Because if I can't back up why I think the way I do, then maybe I'm not thinking the right way. We know that Gutter Girl's a little firecracker. And you've seen me, Tony. There's been a couple of times I said, fuck out of here, and stormed out of the comment section. So, it happens to all of us. Tonight, I didn't even watch the fucking live stream. I was in it with that guy Jason and a lady who might be a lady. I don't want to assume gender. I had to watch all 5 of Rick's videos because I had to be made to think. Yep. Both age restriction. You got it. I'll do that right now. Meme. Cafe. Settings. Age restricted. Yeah, now you could show all your fucking gaping asshole videos. Don't make me regret this, Black Sheep. Do not. I don't want to see some woman playing her asshole like an accordion on the side of the goddamn highway. Okay? You'll chase everybody out of here. Save that shit for the general. Careful, you have unsaved changes. I'm gonna save them. Yeah, bullshit. I don't even know who's into anal gaping. Don't you like it tight? You like it tight. Alright, guys. Happy Sunday. I'll be thinking of yous. I'll be working, but I'll be thinking of yous. I might be able to throw it on and listen in my earpiece, but I will not be able to comment because I'm going to be playing with electric. And it's going to be a crazy. We're doing overnights to revamp these stores in one night from start to finish. So it's going to be a feat. Alright, guys. Much love. God bless you all. God bless America. God bless whatever freedoms you have from wherever you're at. And thank you guys for being here. If you enjoy your time, don't be afraid to smash that like button. I owe you some content. And it's coming. Don't worry. I promise. Alright, guys. Be well. Over and out.